Plan, Tunnel A, Ashen Mesa, to Tunnel B, to the mech trenches, and see where we go from there. This is part 3. Quests, stop the Tormentor, hopefully. Bring the picture back from Ashen Mesa, unplug life support systems, and hack the servers. Here's loadout. Bring the RPK for something different. And yeah, 18 rounds for the grenade launcher. Let's get it. So opted for something a little bit different today. It would help if I had the mic a bit closer to my face. Yeah, opting for something a little different because I don't want this just to be, say, the same 3 locations over and over and over again. The only thing I forgot to do was bring my decoy grenade, so watch me run into an exo. Nope, no exo, good. We're off to a decent start. So yeah, I'm opting to go for the Ashen Mesa. Just, as I was saying, I really don't want this just to be a repeat cycle of the exact same, you know, 3 locales per run. Just because it'd get really monotonous really quick. And that's not what I'm about. I'm gonna try and keep the things that I'm gathering to a minimum. I will check out that corridor in a minute. Yeah. Not really sure what I'm looking for outside of the usual, you know, PC components and construction equipment. Excuse me. To this day, and I'm what? I think I'm getting close to 300 hours into the game. I have not once found the Tormentor, so before I get really stuck into the Ashen Mesa, I'm going to do a little bit of research to see where I can find the Tormentor, just so I can actually say, you know, I found him and I finally got him after, you know, close to 300 hours of gameplay. Yeah. Just, I found the sniper in that location, easy enough, but I've never once found the Tormentor. Kind of bugs me, really. What do we like for those? Yeah, I'll probably stop that at 10. I mean, another thing, I don't know if I need decoy grenades to do what I want to do, but I will, you know, just keep that in the back of my mind, like, fort-wise, just... Because the main reason I've been opting to bring the decoy grenades with me is on the off chance I've run into a situation that I can't just... I don't want to say bully my way through, but that's more or less the intended outcome. I said I was going to go down that corridor first. So we can explore up and over there, we can explore there, and then we can also explore this corridor here. So start with the corridor first and work our way through. Shaman run forever? Not really. So dead end. What do we got? Drone 1. And the tail end of drone 2. Hell yeah. No surprise guests? No? Well, okay. That's already a 10, so I'm not super phased by that. Just gonna set myself, like, I don't want to say hard limits, but soft limits for like the medical supplies, because they are fairly plentiful. And while I don't have a problem with, say, stocking up, it's more, I really do want to reserve the space primarily for, you know, construction equipment and like the computer supplies. You know, having a bit of extra ammo doesn't hurt either. But, you know, like I've got 400 rounds for the RPK currently, so I don't really think I'm going to need much more than that. Especially seeing as I'm only doing a total of, you know, 4 total areas. Here we go again. Nothing that way. Let's go. Admittedly, I probably should have stayed to using the PM-9 so I could see if it is worth upgrading, but I haven't really got a good idea as to where I'd want to set up shop for that. Here we go again. That should be it. Cool. It looks like he shit himself. I'm pretty sure I grabbed just about everything from here. Yes, I did. So we'll check out this side first and then the other side. Alright, cool. Right, the only medical supplies that I won't put a hard limit on are the advanced ones, because they're just, they are so worth it. You know, close to 1000 HP per, you know, per input, and it'll keep you topped up well beyond, you know, like I think these are worth about 100 to maybe 150, and the mediums are worth about 300 to 500 from memory. Not grabbing that as much as I want to. Now, one thing I'd like to try one day is seeing which of these like structures are actually, you know, solid versus not solid. I've been further contemplating Project Depth Gauge a bit more since I last spoke about it. I'm starting to get a bit of an idea as to how I can structure the video without, you know, I'm not saying going too far into it, but, you know, that potential video end up taking me, you know, like 3 to maybe 4 weeks to do properly. Because, like, I can use the wiki to get a lot of the information that I need, even though the wiki, it has a lot to provide. Oh, hello, there's an extra one there. Where'd you sneak up from? But I'd like to incorporate, say, almost equal part pictures and, say, like actual video. I would start gathering these, but I really don't need them outside of, you know, the occasional time I need money. But even then, like, I've been more or less able to make do just by, you know, looting random stuff and getting what I need to get done via, you know, like questing and whatnot. I think the Tormentor quest is worth about 37k. Should be I can get it done. Oh, level 2. I need a level 3 of each one of these days, so I can get the improved stamina equipment. Alright, so what have we got to work with here? I'm just going to take a bit of a look around, because that's an option. This looks like it'll be the path to the checkpoint. Yep. Any little secret loot rooms around the area? Nope. Deceiving room. Try that out next. Because there should be a loot room at the end of this little section here, from memory. As long as there's nothing too damning to deal with. Nothing. Cool. If there's a rig light in here, I might grab it, just so I have the extra light source to deal with. One more round of that. Yeah, I've got 32 rounds for the grenade launcher, so that should be plenty. Luckily, a lot of the drops tend to be fairly static. Oh, that's weapon mods. I mean, technically they're still worth looking into, even if it is just for the, you know, the random components that can be in there. So yeah, the two big projects that you could say I'm working on would be, like, number one, Project Depth Gauge, and number 2, which I haven't really started yet, but it's been on my mind fairly constantly, is the Hell Run. Okay, so yeah. Which one of these gets me to where I need to go? Gently, gently, gently. Good. Haha! Shortcuts. Am I at the right place or the wrong place? The right place. Well, how about that? Alright, so I'm in the Ashen Mesa. Problem is, I'm pretty sure I spawned... Yeah. I spawned on the Eclipse map, so... things have the potential to get kind of spicy. Alright, back at it again. Ironically, because it is the Eclipse map, I might not actually suffer that much in the way of, like, frame rate dips. But there will be suffering. I just gotta hope I don't run into anything too bad. Provided I can't see shit right now. Oh, what the fuck? I know that sound, that is the sound of death. There is a grabber on this map. Ah, shit. Well, crap. What's my objectives? Mentor and stop the tormentor. Well, this just got a hell of a lot more spicy. Shit. This is gonna be... I picked this place for something different thinking, it won't be too bad. There's no way. Right? Wrong. I mean, what could go wrong? Gonna have to go full on stealth mode for this. You know, apart from the first couple casualties. Chances are I'm not going to be even half as chatty as I normally am because, see, this motherfucker. God damn. You know, I see you over there, you... Several words I shouldn't say. Man... I really should have considered bringing... Ow. The damn tac cam. Okay, so I was doing some research and if the grabber wasn't here, I'd be a bit more keen to look around, but the tormentor could be there or I think over there somewhere. So I'm going to try there first. Whoop.
Do not allow yourself to be surrounded.
Yeah, no shit. That's what got me killed last time. As for avoiding the grabber in these open areas, I don't have many solutions outside of like extreme levels of kiting. That is awesome though. What a cool picture. Can they actually climb up here? Nah.
It's approaching. Hold fast.
Luckily for me, I'm in a good spot. See, I'm of two minds right now. I want to jump over to that next roof.
Let's move quiet.
I just got to make sure I drop down the right spot so I can then go and not do that. Haha! Yay for the pneumatic legs. Gotta start clearing the way, I think. Oh shit, that's a mother courage down there.
Multiple contacts. Incoming. They come for us.
Well, shit. Ding.
So many lost.
Whoa. I'm in trouble. I was gonna say that might have been too much. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of input delay. One last look at the eclipse sun, and on we go. The next question becomes, how do I get down? Slowly. Good. Very good. Ah, fire. Pull back. Good. Slowly scaling. Ow.
Obliteration in walking form approaches.
But where from?
Additional units approaching. Hold fast.
Come on, drop down. Nice.
Obliteration in walking form approaches.
Ironically, I said this might be peaceful. I was wrong. Very wrong. At least I got the picture done.
Multiple contacts incoming.
Fucking whoops. Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble. Get up, fool. Change weapon. Thank you. Whew. Huh. The almost self-destruction. Bye now. Alright, we in Tunnel D. Time to continue the merry voyage. Hopefully without self-sacrifice. Good. Very good. Did I use any of those small ones? I'll grab one small one. Oh, we didn't need that. Not getting much, unfortunately. Just gonna bring myself a little bit closer. Pretty sure I already checked this one. Yes, I did. Okay. 90% sure that's a dead end, so we're gonna leave that alone. And I can go up and down. Another idea that'd be worth looking into is what each individual sound cue means. Because it's one of those where every now and then you'll hear, you know, a sound and it's like, you know, why that sound at that particular moment? Or is it just, you know, atmospheric sounds doing atmospheric sound things? Alright, so down is a way out. We'll come back to that in a moment. I'm just going to go check out the upper section. Probably should have done that first, ironically. That's where I came in. Sweet 'em. Ah, dead end. Cool. Back we go. Just making sure if things are being recorded. Like, I'm tempted to try skipping some of these stairs by, like, you know, just dropping down, but I also know that I'm unlucky in life. And because of that, I don't want to risk it. What I am going to try, though, is can I bait them towards me without using a decoy grenade? Doesn't seem so. That's annoying. Need to go there. Cool. More loot. Still wasn't able to find the Tormentor, but I legitimately wasn't expecting to get dropped on the Eclipse map. Yeah. Wow, there's a few of them there. That didn't work. Okay, I got a couple anyway. Gotta wait for them to do the block and then tag them with a grenade. Okay, so they're gonna come above, are they? Looks like it. Would you? Uh-oh. That was not where I wanted to be at all. Wait. Sneaky motherfucker. Slowly burning through my ammo. Oh well. Keep looking. Yeah, I don't really seem to find that much 7.62 in the tunnel, so it's getting harder to justify actually bringing it. So did I leave a medical crate over here? Yes, I did. I do want to check that out, but I'm going to check out the East Passage first. Oh. Dead end. Hopefully I can get to the back trenches without having too many things go sideways on me. Good. In theory, at the end of that corridor with all the dead exos, there should be... I could have sworn I saw something moving in them shadows. I was about to have a minor heart attack. Alright.
Must take a moment to appreciate the good things.
Not again. Back we go. Alright, well, we'll come back in a minute. Just want to check out the other corridor on the off chance it's actually got something viable. And I also would prefer not to have this goddamn patrol reset. I think I might have knocked one off the cliff. So how's your day going? Me? In a constant state of being on edge when I'm playing this game, but I love it.
A couple dozen more in the ground. It won't make a difference.
Yep, I've patrolled down the back there. Seeing as a moment, I have a moment, I'm going to take this chance to move up. So I'll have the height advantage. I mean, there's no way I got them all in that one hit, right? Aww. I hear drones. Must have. That was a good grenade launcher shot, apparently. Let's see here. Not finding much. Alright, well there's an extraction there. Hopefully that's the one I need. Nice. Loot room. Alright. The game's being too nice to me with the 54R ammo. I'm going to probably stop picking it up from this point forward. Just trying to get the SVD restocked up. I do need some 7.62 ammo. Maybe needs a bit strong. I would like. Cool, well, doing pretty well for loot. The downside is trying to make it through this crazy madness. Come on, mech trenches. Nice! Twice in one video. Seems like third time is the charm. And lucky for me, I didn't land on the nighttime map. Probably going to do the life support second. I just want to know if there's a mech in the hangar or not. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, that probably made a lot of noise. So I need to keep this brief. Alright, so certain items you can only really seem to find in the tunnels, and some items you can only seem to find like above ground. This is wrong. I actually found out you can find the concrete powder in the tunnels and above ground. So it really is worth, you know, spending the extra time and really trying to find everything, for better or worse. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pretty much just stick to components from this point forward. Please go in there. Yay. Uh-oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyone in there? No good. No one's coming for me. Nice. Alright, well that's stage 1 done. Yep, data heist. Don't give a stuff about weapon mods. Probably going to leave that drone alone. I'm just going to see if I can find a decent entry into the life support room. I know there's one that's directly ahead of me, but depending... Are you following me? No? Good. And it's open. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna bait them out of here, unless of course I get stuck by goddamn stamina. So there's only the one guy there that saw me, somehow. Can't really see what I'm aiming at here. All the blood's in my way. do all that, see if we can find any extra loot, and then we bug out. So far, so good. Haven't found that much to get in my way. Well, onwards, and we are done. And in the usual style, I find goddamn cyborgs. Haha! Yay for the no countdown. Three out of 4 ain't bad. I'll type the rest of the video and get right back to you. Alright, time to hand in quests, apply experience, and maybe a little bit of contemplation. Who knows? Not my most lucrative venture, but overall, hey, at least it's done. I made it the whole way through, and god damn it, I get to re-prestige and do it all again. 14 out of 50. So yeah, the next video I'm tempted to start working on is actually the gunhead video. Not sure about the when, because it's going to be... I'm gonna have to be as stealthy as humanly possible to pull that off. Anyways, that's all from me for now. I hope you have a good day.